Sheinas, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a video that I love a lot. In fact, today I'm gonna show you the 3 low-cost brush sets that I love the most. During the past years, I've been trying a lot of brushes and a lot of brands. The ones that I'm gonna show you today are the ones that in my opinion are the best that I've tried. And in my opinion, this video is gonna be super useful for those of you who are just beginning to use some makeup and that want to make an investment in some good brushes that don't cost a lot, like some MAC brushes or some Sigma brushes. Even when I go shopping and I look into a MAC boutique, the first thing that I want to buy is usually a lipstick. I'm not attracted to brushes because I really do know that the brushes that I have right now, they're enough for me. They're enough, like in quantity of brushes and even in quality. So let's get started with the video. I'm gonna start from the last place. So at the third place we find this little set of brushes from Claire's. This was a set of 5 brushes, but the 5th one was the one with the little sponge, so I took it out because in my opinion that's not a brush at all. These are the 4 brushes that are in the set. The set is 13 euros and the brushes, they come in a little fold over bag. Which I don't have here with me, so I'll try to insert a photo right here. I'm sorry, I left it in France and I'm in Italy right now, so I can't show it to you, but it's very useful if you have to travel with some brushes. I won't lie to you, these were a second choice for me because I bought them for Halloween, because I had a very small amount of brushes with me in France and I needed some brushes to use to do my makeup that night, but you know, I didn't wanna to get my good brushes dirty, so I went out at Claire's and I bought these. These brushes are made out of bamboo and then they have this little part which is colored. I think it's a very cute thing, but in my opinion these are not as professional as other brushes that you may find. So if you're looking for something for your makeup artist career, that's not the case in my opinion, because they're too colored, they're not very professional in my opinion. We have this brush right here and the bristles, if they're called like this, they're very soft. I was very impressed by this. This one could be a powder brush. I usually use this for my primed and poreless powder. Then we have an eyeliner brush, which is the only one that didn't impress me that much, just because it's very thick at the point, so I like a very subtle wing to my eyeliner. This doesn't do the job for me, but it's very good as a brush. We have a little blending brush and this one is the one that I love the most because the density of the bristles is perfect, so you get the pigmentation of the eyeshadow, but you're even able to blend it, so it's just perfect. And then last but not least we have this brush, which is very useful to tap on the eyeshadow all over your lid. So again, I'm very impressed with the quality of these brushes. Again, 13 euros for 5 brushes, let's say 4 brushes, that's good. That's good in my opinion, even if it's not the most professional choice you can make, but that's already something to start with. At the second place we find a set that I love a lot, and it's this set of brushes from Sheinside. And no, I'm not sponsored by Sheinside, I bought them with my own money. It was a set of 10 brushes and it was for 13 euros and it's now 16 euros. First, if you're not completely new to makeup, you've already understood that these are contouring brushes. But I have to be honest with you guys, I use them all the time as eyeshadow brushes as well. What I really like about them is the style, because I love the fact that there is the black at the handle and then the metallic part at the end. This is something very MAC-like. I bought them 1 year ago at New Year's Eve, so I've washed them already plenty of times and they didn't lose any of the bristles, which by the way are super soft. That's what I like about them a lot. These are the ones that I use the most from this set. We have this one, which is a contour brush and I use it for my bronzer. We have this one, which is a flat top brush and I use it to blend out the contour a little bit. Then we have this one, which I don't know why, it's very good for blushes which have some shimmer in them. And then we have the little ones, which again they are usually used for the contour of your nose, but not for me because I don't contour my nose. I know I should start, but for the moment I'm not very comfortable at contouring my nose. So I use like this one on the lower lash line, and these ones I just use them to blend the eyeshadows in my crease. And one of the things that I love the most about them is that they came in a plastic bag, but then each one of them was in another little single bag, little plastic bag, so that was awesome in my opinion. So again, 13 euros, now 16 for 10 brushes is very good, especially if you love contouring, especially if you're into really sculpt out your face, but even, as I said, even if you use them for everyday brushes. So now we've come to the first place, and obviously the first prize goes to BH Cosmetics brushes. Obviously I bought these brushes 4.5 years / 5 years ago when I first started doing makeup, but in the sense I didn't even know what I was doing. And let's say I wash my brushes 8 times per year. Multiply that for 5 and you'll get how many times I wash them, and they're still here. They are not dead. It was a set of 24 brushes and I paid 30 euros for them, and it's now 19 euros, so that's very good. The only problem with the website of BH Cosmetics is that the shipping cost for the countries outside the US is a little bit high in my opinion, but again, you invest in a good quality brush. What can I add? I love these brushes. This is the only set that I own. Literally, all the brushes that you've seen right now are the only brushes that I use on a day-to-day basis. Again, 4.5 years of using them and they're still like this. I mean, they're not dead. That's already a thing. The bristles are super soft, and they don't lose them when you wash them. They don't lose them after 4.5 years, so these are very good quality brushes. I love them. This is the one that I use for blush. This is the one that I use to put on my eyeshadows. This is the one that I use every single day to blend the eyeshadows in my crease, and it's the one that I love the most. This is very useful to comb your eyebrows. I mean, it's a set of 24 brushes. You have everything you need, and if you need even more, there is one of 36 brushes, so you can take that one. So again, 30 euros, now 19 for this set is something really amazing. If you can get 2 of them, this way you can switch brushes when you have to wash them. The only thing that I would probably change about this set is the fact that the brushes are completely black, and I'm a fan of this style right here, just because it reminds me more of MAC, but most of all because I think that this combo, the metallic finish and the black, is very classic in comparison to this one. Now I think every single brush on their website is like this, or it has a golden finish, a rose gold finish. So I mean, this is just they're all black because they're the old school, but I love them. I still love them a lot. Plus, another very useful thing is that they come in this little faux leather bag, which has a little place for every single brush. Let me show you. Voila. It's like this. For example, let's just say that you just started your makeup artist career and you have a photo shoot. It's more professional if you arrive with a thing like this than if you arrive with some brushes like this one, I mean. So yeah, these were all my low-cost favorite brush sets. I really do love these brushes. These are all the brushes that I use on a day-to-day basis. I hope this video was helpful for those of you who are just starting out their career, or for those of you who are just starting out using makeup. If you have some favorite brands, some suggestions on some low-cost brands, please just leave them in the comment section down below, because I'll be more than happy to try them out and let you know what I think about them, and maybe I'll find a new brand that I love even more than those that I've showed you today. So yeah, this was all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and of course subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and see you soon. Bye bye.